Saturday night, Devin, Haney, Ryan Garcia do battle. It was a title fight until Ryan Garcia missed weight. And not missed weight by a couple of ounces. He missed weight by 3 pounds. One of Tank's big supporters believe that Devin Haney has got to win by knockout. He says, Devin Haney said Ryan Garcia is a C-level fighter, so he's got to go in there and make a statement. But I think Devin Haney already made a statement. There's no weight stipulation. There's no rehydration clause. He's fighting a full-fledged Ryan Garcia. You know what's the frustrating thing about Ryan Garcia? I mean, Reynoso has brought it up. Canelo has brought it up. That he's undisciplined. Ryan Garcia has the potential to be the biggest star in boxing. He doesn't listen to his trainers. He's undisciplined, has talent, but he's not dedicated to the sport. Ryan Garcia, to me, does not seem like he likes boxing. He likes what boxing brings him, and that's riches. When you think about it, Ryan Garcia has everything going for him. He has a look. He's very popular. He's a genius in marketing. Only if he would master the craft of boxing, he would be huge. Of course, Ryan Garcia has a puncher's chance. He still has a left hook, and he has good hand speed. But with that being said, all the minuses I just brought up is the reason I'm picking Devin Haney by decision, because Devin Haney, even though he blows up between fights, he is trying to master his craft, and he wants to be a legend in the sport. Devin Haney is talking about being undisputed at 140. It will be tough, but it's very doable. You talk about Devin Haney to be undisputed in 2 weight classes under the age of 30 years old. Ryan Garcia has a left hook, and Devin Haney is a more skilled and disciplined fighter. I'm going with Devin Haney by decision, but like I said, Ryan Garcia has a puncher's chance. He has a deadly left hook, and the left hook lands, we can be having a different conversation. But I think Devin Haney should win easy by decision. The PBC closes one door, and Prince Turki Al-Sheikh opens another door for Terence Crawford. According to Mike Compinger, Terence Crawford is to face Israel Madrimov for the WBO title at 154, August 3rd in Los Angeles. Al-Sheikh is invading U.S. if it sticks. And you know, if it does stick, this Los Angeles card will be stacked. But here's Jermell Charlo and the PBC throwing a monkey wrench, or trying to throw a monkey wrench, in Crawford's plans. This definitely, to me, sounds like they're trying to blackball Terence Crawford, but that's just my opinion. There's no facts behind it. But Jermell Charlo apparently wants to come back to 154 and invoke his right as a champion of recess and face Madrimov. Do we really think Jermell Charlo wants to fight Madrimov? This is a guy that did not want to face Tim Tszyu, and actually, he had a broken hand until he got the Canelo fight. So what makes us think he'll come back and fight Madrimov? Not to mention, he hasn't fought in that division in 2 years. So I don't believe Jermell Charlo will ever step foot in the ring at 100 as a 154-pounder. What he's trying to do is get some step-aside money. Now, I don't know how this whole situation is going to shake out, but I do think at the end, Terence Crawford will be fighting Madrimov in Los Angeles August 3rd, which could be a very interesting fight because Terence Crawford will be coming off a year layoff. And you know, his haters will not give him credit for a tough win like this. Most boxing fans see Madrimov as a WBA champion, undefeated WBA champion. But what I heard on the Boxing Voice from one of Terence Crawford's haters was he's cherry picking a guy with only 11 fights. But this man happens to be a champion at 154 pounds. You know, I hear a lot of people criticize Terence Crawford's record. He doesn't fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? But he tries to fight the Porters, he tried to fight the Thurmans, and all these guys in the past, and he's blackballed for fighting them. So what is he supposed to do? What he's doing now? Fighting the best opponent that's available. And the answer to that is Boots is available. No, Boots has a fight is mandatory at first. First, he got to fight is mandatory. Then it's up to Eddie Hearn. I think Eddie Hearn want to do a couple of more things with Boots. But if Eddie Hearn wants to fight, it's his job to send an offer to Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford is a free agent. So for all of you boxing fans that want to see Boots Ennis against Terence Crawford, The ball's in Eddie Hearn's court. Crawford does not have a network. He cannot send Boots an offer, but Boots and Eddie Hearn can send him an offer. So we'll see what happens as this Crawford and Madrimov saga continue. Last but not least, Ed Berlanga becomes Canelo's mandatory at WBA because David Morrell is moving to 175. You know what this means, right? If Canelo happens to get past Mejia, Berlanga's more than likely is going to be his opponent in September. And it will bring back one of the most popular rivalries in boxing, Mexico against Puerto Rico. I think this fight will do well in the pay-per-view market, but it won't. It's not going to be record-breaking, but it will do well in pay-per-view sales. I also think the festivities and the build-up will be good, but once they get in the ring, I think Canelo knocks this guy out easy. I think this is an easy fight for Canelo because Ed Berlanga is not ready for that type of competition yet. But Canelo has a one-fight deal with the PBC for a reason. The PBC had to make a deal with Mejia to get that fight over there. Other than that, Canelo really doesn't have anybody else over there to fight. Dave Morrell and Dave Benavidez, those fights are not going to happen right now. So I think the next move for Canelo is to fight Ed Berlanga, who happens to be in Matchroom. But we'll see because plans change all the time. Boxing is the theater of the unknown, right? Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Give your predictions of the Ryan Garcia-Devin Haney fight. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.